6:13 new this morning, the House approved legislation to raise the debt limit. Joining us now live is Senator James Lankford, who voted against the bill yesterday. Good morning. Tell us why you think it's wasteful.
Well, good morning and Merry Christmas to everyone during this time period. What a lot of Americans are getting are additional debt for their Christmas presents. Democrats yesterday raised the debt limit $2.5 trillion. That is what they expect to overspend in the next year. That's 13 months worth of debt is what they anticipated was $2.5 trillion based on their budget plan. So it is an enormous amount of money that they plan to overspend in the next 13 months. And so, no, I was adamantly opposed. The reason our country has a debt limit, in fact, we're the only country in the world that has it. The reason we have a debt limit is so we can stop and debate debt and deficits and to say, how do we actually get us back to balance? They literally had no debate on how to be able to get back to balance, no discussion about how to slow down spending. They just voted overwhelmingly to be able to add more debt, $2.5 trillion to America, and keep going.
Let's move on now to President Biden's Build Back Better plan. It covers funding for COVID-19 relief, social services, welfare, infrastructure. Where does that stand?
So right now it is not finished in the writing. We haven't seen the final version. It's about 2,400 pages with long blocks in it where you get to that section, it'll say, we'll insert text later here. So we don't know how long it's going to actually be at this point. It is about $2 trillion in additional new entitlements. Some of those things are just repurposing. There's a child tax credit that already exists right now. They want to be able to long-term put in a child tax credit that's actually for individuals that don't have an income, so their family's not working at all, and individuals that are not legally present in the country. We want to leave the child tax credit as it is for working families to be able to help families to be able to get up on their feet and to be able to keep going. But there's one entitlement after another in this new package, and we just think that's the wrong direction to go for the country.
You guys were supposed to already be on recess for Christmas, but it looks like you've got still a lot of work ahead next week.
There's still a lot going on right now. Senator Schumer's been particularly bad at managing the clock at this point, and he continues to be able to kind of make it up as he goes. Things like the Build Back Better, what I call Build Back Broke, and that bill, he had hoped to be able to have that by Christmas. As you recall, Speaker Pelosi had hoped to be able to have it done by September 27th. Then it was done by Halloween. Schumer wanted to have it done by Christmas. They're literally still writing it as they go, so we don't know how long we're going to continue to be able to be here to be able to debate this. But our push is this is the wrong direction for the country. I'm going to stay here as long as it takes to be able to fight this thing off.
I would imagine your family just has to be flexible. You have to be telling your wife, I don't know when I'll be home. I don't know what next week's going to look like.
That is correct. When Senator Schumer is running the calendar, we don't know what's going to actually happen next on this. So we continue to be able to stay and fight. She and my family are incredibly understanding on this. This is for the country. This is for our state. We'll continue to be able to fight this out as long as it takes.
Senator Lankford, thank you so much. I know you're working long hours and busy. We appreciate your time.
You bet. Thank you all. Merry Christmas to you.